Hello, it's Yogi Joe here at the Sanctuary. And in today's relax class, we're really going to be focusing on opening our hips and opening the sides of our body to create more space through our sides, supporting the opening of our ribs, greater lung capacity, supporting the function of all of our organs with greater circulation, and also supporting our nervous system by just breathing, moving gently, and going at our own pace. As always, the reminder is to listen to what's going on inside you first and foremost, and everything else is an invitation. So join me now. Make sure you're completely comfortable and ready, and just do what feels best for you. Make sure you can breathe and enjoy every moment. Well done on taking the time. See you in class.
So welcome to our relax class for today. When you're ready, let's allow our feet to be hip width apart and separate those beautiful toes and ground them down. Feeling the four corners of the feet and lifting up through the inner edges of the arch. Slight softness in the knees, softness in the hips, softness in the shoulders, maybe even rolling the shoulders a few times and just checking in with what's going on with them. And then allowing the ears above the shoulders. When you're ready, inhale, reaching the arms up to the sky. And then turning the palms to face down, exhale out. Allow the knees to sink a little lower. Like you're flying really slowly. Inhale, palms turn up, reaching up. Exhale, palms face down. Arms draw down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Two more. Inhale up. Last one. Beautiful. Next one, inhale up. But now right arm's going to draw back, left arm forward.
Okay, sorry.
That's okay, but I wasn't hard. And continuing to move both arms in those circles. So your right arm is doing backstroke and your left arm is doing freestyle. Really slowly reaching through those fingers, really good for our brain coordination. Breath coordination. The exhale allowing us to sink a little and the inhale lengthening up. Opening through our beautiful shoulders. As the arms next come up, we're going to swap the directions of both arms. So now your left arm's doing backstroke and your front arm's doing freestyle. Maybe allowing the head to turn as the body also turns. The inhale lengthening up. The exhale lowering down. Two more. Last one. Taking the arms all the way up. Interlacing the fingers, pressing the hands up and coming up on the toes. Lowering the heels, taking the hands forward, separating the palms, bending the knees as much as you need to get the hands down. Inhale, hands to shins, lifting up halfway. Exhale, sliding back down. Inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, sliding back down. Two more with your own breath. Last one. Just letting yourself hang, maybe taking hold of opposite elbows, maybe a little sway from side to side. Just letting that beautiful spine lengthen with gravity. Your inhale, creating more length through your back body. The exhale, creating more release. And just tuning into what you would like to relax this evening. Whether it's within your body or somewhere in life. Maybe it's your mind. Maybe it's a situation or relationship. And just take your breath into wherever that space feels like it is in the body. And just breathe with it. Using the exhale to let it go that little bit more. Let go of all the emotions and the feelings, the sensations, to help them flow and release. Releasing the elbows as you're ready, pressing into the feet and drawing yourself up nice and slowly. As you come up, reaching the arms up, let the hips draw a little forwards, let the arms draw a little back, interlace the fingers, press the hands up and a little behind you. Reaching the arms behind the body, interlacing the fingers, gazing up, drawing the hands down. Taking 3 breaths here. Opening through the throat, encouraging our self-expression. The opening of the heart. Chin tucks into chest as you're ready. Allowing yourself to once again fold forward, maybe arms along the back or up towards the sky, or maybe a little over towards the head. Opening through the chest, bend the knees, just to allow the torso to rest on the thighs. Let the head drop, let it release any tension held in the neck. And then drawing the hands back up towards the sky, let them lead you up nice and slowly, and then draw the hands to the spine. Reaching the arms up again. This time, not interlacing the fingers, but pressing the palms up still. Good. All right, from here, as you're ready, taking the hands out to the sides. Breathing in. Exhale, twisting around to the right. Breathing in, lengthen. Exhale, twist a little further. Inhale, slowly back to center. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist a little further. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, hands down. Keep flexing the fingers back towards the shoulders, but press the palms down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, gazing towards your right, tucking the chin in towards the shoulder. Breathing up the left side of the neck and down. Gazing up towards the right side of the room as you're ready. Breathing up the left side of neck and down. Inhale, gazing up and out. Over to the left side of the room. Breathing up right side of neck and out. Gazing down towards left shoulder, breathing up right side of neck and out. Drawing chin in towards chest, breathing up the back of the spine and out. So you're ready, melting the hands down towards the floor. As the hands come down, stepping the legs back, coming onto all fours. As you're ready, inhale, opening the front body. Knees are hip width apart. Exhale, round through back body. Toes are tucked under, stretching out through the soles of the feet. 4 more breaths just like this, enjoying the movement of your spine, noticing what's there. Beautiful. Any coughs, sneezes, yawns, always welcome. These highlight a release of trapped energy. Let your breath initiate the movement to really feel it in the body. Last one. Untapping the toes as you're ready, hips back to heels, reaching the arms out in front, child's pose. Let the fingers reach as far forward as they can, let the hips draw back as far as they can, breathing up and down the back body. Next, inhale, gently lifting your gaze, drawing the hands in a little and then walking them over to the right, hips over to the left. Gaze between the arms, nice deep breaths up and down the left side. Torso is pretty close to the thighs if you can. So you really open through that lower spine. Let's take 3 more breaths here. Then next, inhale, hands back to center, hips back to center. Exhale, release down. Inhale, lift the gaze, draw the hands in a little. Walk them around to the left, hips over to the right. 5 breaths. Torso nice and close to the thighs, reaching through the fingers. Nice deep breaths as we draw deeper into our body. And then next, inhale, hands back to center, hips back to center. Coming onto all fours, tucking toes, pressing into our left hand, right arm reaches up to the sky. 3 circles with our right arm. And as you finish your 3rd circle, you're going to thread your right arm over to the left. Your right shoulder comes down, right side of head comes down. You reach through those right fingers, press into that left hand to open through the chest. Staying here or reaching left arm up towards the sky. Turn the palm 180, bend the elbow, back of hand to sideways for inner thigh. Roll left shoulder back behind, maybe touching in, gaze up towards the sky. 5 breaths into the left side of body. Keep the hips lifted, keep the toes tucked. As you're ready, gazing towards your right thumb, reaching your left arm up to the sky and overhead, upper arm in alignment with the ear. Reaching the fingers forwards, drawing the hips back. 5 breaths, up and down that left side. all the way up through the armpit, all the way up through to the fingers. Wherever you're feeling it, take your breath there. Help your release deepen in the body. As you're ready, left hand draws in towards right arm. You press into the hand to unwind the right arm all the way up. 3 circles again. As you finish your 3rd circle, plant the right hand down. Inhale, left arm up. 3 circles. As you finish your 3rd, left arm threads through, left shoulder, side of head comes down. Keep the hips lifted, keep the toes tucked. Press your right hand into the floor to help you open the right side of chest. Staying here or inhale, reaching right arm up. Turning palm, bending elbow, back of hand to body, finding your bind, rolling right shoulder back and down. 5 breaths. Taking your breath wherever you feel stress or tension. If it's too much, if you feel pain, you back off. If you're not feeling it, you go deeper. Staying here if it feels good or looking towards left thumb. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, right hand overhead. Upper arm in alignment with right ear. Stretching through both sets of fingers. Breathing all the way along that right side of body to the fingertips and the hips. Three more breaths. As you're ready, right hand draws in, pressing it into the earth, drawing left arm up, 3 circles. Planting left hand down, inhale. Exhale, lowering chest down, squeezing elbows in, legs come out from underneath you. Elbows come under the shoulders, pressing into the forearms, pressing into the palms, opening through the collarbone. Nice deep breaths, gazing towards the horizon. Shoulders keep grounding back and down. Feeling the contraction at the back of the body as you lengthen the front of the body. Pressing into the tops of the feet to help you open all the way through the shins, the thighs, the front of the hips, the lower belly, the chest. Breathing deeply into the lower belly. Seeing if you can even expand the side ribs, the lower back, with your breath. And as you're ready, lowering your chest down, hands slide where the elbows were. Inhale, chest lifts, and now the hips lift. Slight bend in both the elbows, open through the chest. 3 breaths. Giving those beautiful internal organs a little bit more space. And then pressing the hands into the earth, drawing the lower ribs in, hips back to heels, tuck toes, hands shoulder width apart, feet hip width apart, lifting the hips downward facing dog. Pedaling through the legs to lengthen through the calves and the hamstrings and the knees. Armpits draw inwards towards each other to support the shoulder joints. And as you're ready, as you next bend your right knee, lengthen the left heel towards the floor and then swivel the right knee over towards the left. Take a few breaths here as you open through the back of your left hip. And then as you're ready, lengthening your right leg, bending left knee, swiveling over to right side, lengthening through the back of the right hip. Keep pressing the body weight back towards the heels. Keep relaxing the head and neck. As you're ready, swivel that left knee back to center. Inhale up on toes. Exhale, bend your knees, stepping forward behind the wrists. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. 2 more with your own breath. Gently lengthening the whole back body. Exhale, fold as you're ready. Last one. Pressing into the feet, curling yourself up 1 vertebra at a time. Reaching the arms up. Interlacing fingers, press the hands up, drawing up onto the toes. And then lowering the heels. Beautiful. From here, as you're ready, separating the palms again. You're going to draw your left hand down to the floor. Beautiful. Come up on the left toes. Breathe in. Exhale, twist around to the left. 3 breaths. Keep pressing up and down through the palms. And then inhale back to center, lower the hands towards each other and swap them over. So left palm presses up, right palm presses down, coming up on the right toes, breathing in, twist around to the right. 3 breaths. Inhale back to center, swapping it over. Three breaths. Inhale back to center, swap it over. Inhale back to center, palms to touch, dive them down. Inhale halfway, exhale fold. Inhale, plant the hands, step back into your plank, lower the knees, breathing in, exhale, lowering chest down, keeping hips lifted. Maybe chin comes down to the floor, 3 breaths. Opening through the lower belly, lower digestive system. And then drawing the chest through, legs come all the way down. Inhale, lifting the chest. Then lifting the hips, 3 breaths. Keep lengthening out of the lower back. Nice, pressing into the hands, hips towards heels, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Feet hip width, hands shoulder width. You want a bit more of a stretch through the armpits, through the chest. Draw the chest towards the legs and towards the floor. Press into those hands, draw the armpits in towards each other, lift through the arches of the feet. This is too strong, just back off to your normal downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Nice, as you're ready, coming back to your normal downward facing dog. Pressing into the left foot, right leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, just draw the right knee into the lower ribs, keep everything else the same. Inhale away. Exhale in. Inhale away. Exhale in, then draw the shoulders over the wrist, step the right foot forwards between the hands. Lower the left knee down to the floor. Nice. From here, as you're ready, pressing into your grounding feet to help you draw up, reaching the arms up, find your balance. Tailbone scoops under, lower ribs in, reach through the fingers. 3, 2, and 1. From here, lower left hand towards left hamstring, reach right arm up, maybe a little back bend. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, drawing both arms up, folding forwards over your front leg. Maybe shuffle the back knee back a little to deepen the stretch to the hips. Relax the shoulders, relax the head and neck. 3, 2, and 1. Plant hands either side of the front foot. Press into the back toes to lift the back knee. Slide back into your plank. Option of knees down or knees lifted. Breathing in. Exhale, lower. All the way down. Tops of feet to the floor. Inhale, chest lifts. Hips lift. Maybe knees lift. 3, 2, 1. If knees are grounded, hips to heels. Otherwise, maybe rolling over the toes. Downward facing dog. Let's take 3 breaths. Pressing into right foot, left leg lift. Next, exhale, left knee draws into lower ribs. Everything else stays the same. Inhale away. If it's too strong, just drop the right knee down. Last one. Inhale away, and then step your left foot through. Right knee comes down. Pressing into the grounding legs, reaching the arms up. Palms to touch. Tailbone scoops under, lower ribs in. Reaching up through those fingers. Nice deep breaths. 3, 2, and 1. Dropping right hand to right hamstring. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, maybe a little back. 3, 2, and 1. Both arms forward. Maybe shuffle the right leg back a little. Maybe even top of the foot to the floor if that's more comfortable. Nice deep breaths. Relax the head. And then slide the hands either side of the front foot, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, step back into plank, breathing in, option of knees down, exhale, lower. Inhale, tops of the feet to the floor, chest lifts, maybe hips lift, maybe knees lift. 3, 2, and 1. Hips to heels or roll over toes, downward facing dog or child's pose, 5 breaths. Option for you to choose what your body needs, resting or stretching, resting or strengthening. Completely up to you. Beautiful work. As you're ready, finding your downward facing dog if you're in your child's pose, and then walking the hands back to the feet. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Really release everything out. Then press into the feet, bend the knees, curl yourself up. Draw the backs of the hands to touch. Press them into one another. Let's just stretch out those wrists. Use your breath. And then drawing the arms up to the sky, sweeping the arms out, sweeping the legs out, toes point out, heels point in, let the hips draw forwards, let the arms stretch out behind. Then maybe interlacing the hands behind, drawing the hips a little further forward. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale back, turning the toes in, drawing the shoulders back behind, lengthen, folding forwards. Arms up towards the sky or along the spine or maybe overhead. Pressing into the outer blades of the feet to help stretch the outsides of the legs. Let the head hang. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, arms lift up. Bend the knees a little to draw yourself up. Reaching the arms up. Draw the feet in a little more. Exhale up on toes. Inhale through the midline. Exhale, releasing the hands forwards. 3 deep breaths, closing the eyes. Feeling your feet grounded in the earth. Feeling your crown reaching for the sky and feeling your energy moving all around the body in this beautiful, relaxed, opened way. When you're ready, inhale the arms up. Exhale up on toes. Inhale, hands to the heart. Stepping your right foot behind your left and taking the outer blade of the foot to the floor. So you'll feel a stretch already up all the way through that right side. As you're ready, drop the left hand down. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, lean the hips a little further to the right. Lean your right fingers further to the left. Bend the left knee as much as you need to. You can even take the hand on the hip if that makes it a little easier to be stable. Try not to allow the shoulder to roll forwards, even though that can give it a good stretch if you want to. Try and keep the upper arm in alignment with the ear. 3 breaths. Inhale back up, dropping the right hand down. Stepping the right foot next to left. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, up on toes. Lowering heels, hands to heart. Stepping your left foot behind your right, just as far as feels okay. Pressing the outer blade of the left foot or planting it on the floor. You'll get enough pressure there. As you're ready, dropping the right hand down. This helps to depress the shoulder down away from the ear to relieve tension from the top of the shoulders. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, lean the left hip further left, lean the left fingers further right. If you need to again, hand to hip is possible. Let's take 3 more breaths. Bend that right knee as much as you need to get the stretch you desire. Inhale up gently, lowering arm down, stepping left foot next to right. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, up on toes. Inhale through the midline. Exhale, rolling down. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, stepping back into a plank position. Knees to ground if you like, otherwise inhale. Exhale, lower. Tops of feet to the floor, inhale, chest lift. Hips lift, maybe knees lift. 3, 2, and 1. Hips to heels if knees are grounded, or roll over the toes. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lift, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee towards right wrist. Right ankle towards left wrist. And shuffle the left leg back. If you need to draw the heel closer towards the front of the left hip, that's fine. Otherwise, for a little bit more challenge, up towards that left wrist. Now you can pop a cushion underneath the right thigh. You can also pop a cushion underneath the knee if that's more comfortable. If you're okay, shuffling that left leg back, draw the body weight a little further over to the left, and now we're going to stretch all the way through the back of that right hip. If it's comfortable over on the left, maybe forearms come down. If it's really comfy, maybe elbows come out to the sides and forehead comes down. Nice deep breaths. And we'll take 10 breaths here. Now we've gotten in, let's give it the time to release. If you want it to be more active, you press the legs down into the floor, and that will activate all the muscles to help it release further. If you want it more passive, just let everything draw towards the earth. And breathe your breath into any places that are tight. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Create space through the neck. And breathe. If you've been storing tension in the jaw or the shoulders, perhaps even open the jaw a little, unclench the teeth, and breathe in and out through the mouth. Next, inhale, gently walking the hands in towards your front leg. Option to also stretch the thigh here if you want to bend the left knee in and maybe reach the left arm back and just draw it in a little bit, just if you want, not compulsory. If you're doing this, try and draw the heart forwards. Good. Pressing down through the legs to make the stretch active through the thigh. 3, 2, and 1. Gently releasing the back leg if you've needed it. Ground the hands, tuck the back toes. Sweep that right leg back. Let's just pedal through the legs a little. Stretching out. Nice work. As you're ready, grounding right foot, left leg lifts. And then left knee draws towards left wrist, and then the ankle towards the right wrist. And then we draw that right leg back. Swapping over the pillow if you want to pop the pillow under.
No, that should be that way, not like I am.
No, but that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the swan version. And then that's the
one,
pigeon version.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's just about how open you're.
Okay.
Absolutely. So you can even stay here. If you're already feeling it, this is where you stay. And you might, if you want to take it a little further, just gently draw the weight a little further over to the right. Wherever the extended leg is, that's where you're going to intensify. If you're quite comfy, then we can release the torso down, maybe forearms down. Or maybe elbows out to the sides, shoulders down, or head to hands. 10 breaths. Wherever you feel tightness, tension, take your breath there. Help it open up, increase the circulation. And again, if you're wanting to release a little more through the jaw, just breathing it out through the mouth. It can also be really nice to turn the head to one side or the other side, as long as it's comfortable. 7 more breaths. Okay, you're ready. Let's slowly draw our hands in. And if you want to see how it feels to walk the hands onto the front leg, press the legs down into the floor, maybe bend the right knee. And if it it's available, maybe twisting over to your right, picking your arm around that right foot and drawing it in. You can either choose to turn towards the right or turn the heart forward. 3. All this does is add a little bit of an extra back bend and a stretch through the front of the right thigh. All right, gentle release when you're ready. Well done. Plant the hands, tuck the back toes, downward facing dog. Option of staying here or in child's pose or a flow, just to get everything moving one last time. Inhale, roll forward into plank if you want to flow. Exhale, long. Inhale, opening the front of the body. Maybe knees lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. Simha breath, lion's breath. Inhale, nose. Out through mouth, tongue comes out. 4 more. Dropping the knees down as you're ready. Taking them a little wider, toes point inwards towards each other, hips to heels, wide-legged child's pose. Option of either having the hands out to the front or walking the hands in, threading the right arm over to the left, left to the right, just opening through the back of the shoulder blades and creeping the fingers out. Chin draws over the arms if it can, and then curls in, opening through the back of the neck, upper spine. 5 breaths. And then inhale, walking the hands in gently and swapping it over. 5 breaths. Reaching through the fingers, reaching through the crown and the tailbone. And then drawing the arms in, walking the hands behind the hips, bending into the elbows, lifting the chest if you're comfortable here, lifting the hips if you're comfortable here, maybe walking the hands onto the feet. So then your fingers point towards your toes and the palm of your hand rests on your heels, drawing the pelvis forwards, maybe opening the throat. 3, 2, and 1. Chin tucks in, gently walking the hands off the feet if they're on the feet and turning the fingers around to face the toes. And then gently lowering the hips down, drawing the knees towards each other, and then hips to one side, legs out in front. Nice. Alright, so when you're ready, allowing your legs to be a little wider, just as wide as feels okay. Just practicing stretching the inner line of the legs, which tends to be tight in most of us. Let's inhale the arms up. Exhale them out to the sides. Inhale, arms up. Exhale out to the sides. Last one, inhale up. Exhale out to the sides. And then taking the hands forwards and just gently walking them as far forwards as feels okay. Flexing or pointing the toes, it's up to you. What feels better? Just picking one. And just walking as far as feels okay until you feel the stretch somewhere along the inner line of the legs. Wherever you feel the stretch indicates there's a really tight muscle there. Keep lengthening out of the lower back. Keep the shoulders away from the ears, trying not to hunch. If you're quite comfortable, maybe you can come down onto the forearms, or you might walk the hands all the way out in front. But it depends where you're at. There's no need for judgment. It just means there's tension in your body. And the more you practice releasing it, the quicker it's going to release. Nice deep breaths ensures that the nervous system can calm those tight muscles to release the tension even more quickly. Just take your time. Making sure that your head, neck and shoulders are also nice and soft, your face. Perhaps even your intentions for yourself. Let them be loving, let them be kind, let them be compassionate. Let's take 3 more breaths here. Then let's inhale, just drawing the hands gently back in, taking your time, and then slowly shuffling the legs towards each other. If you need to, putting on any layers so you're warm. And just gently allowing yourself to draw down, nice and slowly. From here, let's bend the knees, drawing the heels in towards the hips, then drawing the hips up towards the sky, reaching the arms up towards the sky, and just rotating through the wrists, moving through the fingers. Taking 3 more breaths here. Just opening through the pelvis after those forward bends. And then gently lowering the hips down. Just separating the feet a little wider. Hands out to the sides, palms face up, and just windscreen wipe the knees from side to side. Just doing that a couple of times. And let's draw the knees in towards the armpits. Take hold of the outer edges of the feet. And then draw the feet up towards the sky with the knees still bent. Use the hands to draw the knees towards the armpits and let the feet press up into the hands. Maybe a little movement, a little side to side or forward back movement, seeing what it feels like to lower the pelvis towards the floor. Does it feel better to have it lifted away and stretch more through the lower mid-back? Just having a play. Breathing deeply into the center of your being. And as you're ready, just allowing the soles of the feet to draw towards each other. Let Both hands rest on the belly or at the front of the hips for a moment. Taking some nice deep breaths. And then sliding your hands up so your fingertips press gently into your breastbone and releasing the legs out in front, toes flop out to the sides. A little wider than hip width apart. Chin tucks in. If you want to release a hair tie, you can. Making sure you're comfortable as you lie here. Let's take 3 breaths with the fingertips on the breastbone, helping us release any tension we've been holding around the heart. Feeling it release all the way through the back of the heart into the earth. And allowing the hands out to the sides, lower than shoulder height, palms face up. Let your palms be open. Let your fingers extend. And then relax everything. Taking a nice deep breath up through the whole body. And let everything melt into your mat on the exhale. If this felt really good, repeating 4 more times. Otherwise, just letting the natural breath return. And let everything draw inwards as you ground into the earth.
As you feel ready, starting to deepen your breath into the furthest reaches of your being. As you feel ready, maybe a little movement draws back into the fingers and the toes, the hands, the feet, the wrists, the ankles, the knees, the elbows, the shoulders, the hips, the spine, the head, the neck. Then reaching the arms up above the head perhaps and drawing the legs together and stretching out from end to end. Maybe reaching a little through the right and the left sides. And then gently bending the knees and rolling over onto your side with the bottom arm a pillow for the head and the top hand in front of the heart. Just breathing gently here. And then as you're ready, pressing your hand into the earth to wind up to a comfortable seat. You need a pillow. Do you want one more?
No, go ahead with that bum.
Okay, that's like that, but it doesn't have to.
No.
Just allowing your seat to draw down into the earth, allowing your crown to reach up to the sky, letting your palms face down on your knees, just letting your index finger and thumb come to touch around your knee. Chin mudra, the mudra of grounding in our inner wisdom, our inner understanding. And just breathing here. Taking your breath to any last places within yourself that need a little more attention and love. And if it feels appropriate for you, for a little bit of a stretch for the eye muscles, keeping the eyes closed, but looking up towards your forehead. And then over to the right. And then down to the floor. And then over to the left. And up to the forehead. And then anti-clockwise, over to the left, down to the earth, over to the right, and up to the forehead. Letting the eyes settle forward on the horizon, and then turning your gaze inwards behind your eyelids, and then down towards your heart. 3 more breaths. Allowing the palms into prayer position at the heart space. And then opening the first or the middle 3 fingers to the sky, flowering like a lotus. As you breathe in, let the love from the cosmos, the love from something greater draw in to yourself.
As you breathe out, let it settle all the way through the center of your being and then down into the earth. And then as you inhale, draw it up from the earth, draw the love up from the earth through your body. And as you exhale, send it out through your lotus to the world. And just repeating this for 3 cycles. The inhale from the cosmos, the love, into your heart and down, into the earth. And then love from the earth up to the heart and out from your heart. Last one. And as you're ready, closing your lotus, and just letting your love rest within yourself for the moment. Closing our practice with one round of Om. Breathing in if you're joining me. Bowing your head towards your heart. In acknowledgement of our practice together, let's bow our heads to say Namaste. Maybe just giving yourself a gentle massage or a gentle hug wherever you need it. And then when it feels right, maybe the eyes start to open. Well done, everyone.